Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be grabbing X6-88, which is a Institute related companion, and he's pretty cool. So first off, head over to the Institute, if it's still there, and head into Synth Retention. This is one of the locations he can be at. So have a look around in here, search the room left, right, head downstairs, you know the drill. If he's not there, head over to Nuke Beach. Now this is pretty much near the submarine, Yangtze and Fort Hagen. Immediately northeast of Nuke Beach. He'll just be chilling here with the boat. Walk up to him and initiate your first conversation, and so on.
Can't afford to let your guard down, no matter how quiet things seem. Ready for the next mission, sir?
Let's move out.
Right behind you.
Then straight away initiate your initial conversation.
You've done it, sir. You've crippled our enemies and secured a better future for mankind.
What do you think, X6? Where do we go from here?
I've been thinking about that. The Railroad and the Brotherhood have been beaten, but not eradicated. We're likely to encounter pockets of resistance from time to time, and we can't allow them to reorganize.
What do you think we should do?
We should be vigilant. If we spread ourselves thin trying to find them, we'll become vulnerable. Sooner or later, they're going to strike at us. When they do, we'll be ready. In any case, you should take time to enjoy your victory and honor your son's memory. That's what I intend to do.
Next up, you have to increase your relationships. So for X6, it is modding, weapons, and equipment. Now, you don't have to create. You can just add a mod that you already have instead of building a new one. And in the top left corner, you see there, X6 likes it. Do that, then with any piece of equipment or armor, doesn't matter. Then head over to the weapons and do the same thing. Now this is a farming method. You can either just continue missions and increase the friendship as per usual, but I have very few missions left and I'm kind of struggling on things to do. So to do this, do those two things, save, load, do them again, and this is how you'll farm his adoration. So you can keep doing this until he initiates another conversation, but in my case I happen to be doing one of the missions that I do have, so we'll jump to that now. I was missing the marker for this quest, and then suddenly it popped up after the update.
Hey.
Sir, I'd still like to talk, if you can spare a minute.
What's up?
When Father told us about you, and who you were, it was clear he had certain biases. How could he not? He's your son, and proud of it. When he shared his plan for you to take his place, well, a lot of us thought that was more than just pride. It was narcissism. How would you, an outsider who knew nothing about us, run the Institute? We all had our doubts. Me, maybe more than most. But now, after watching the way you operate, well, I have to admit, I was wrong. It's clear to me now that Father knew what he was doing, and I should have trusted him.
He seemed to genuinely care about the Institute. I'm sure he only wanted what was best.
It's true. He dedicated his whole life to it. I know that you didn't have much time with him, but I can tell you honestly, sir, Father was a great man. I believe in his plan for the future. I'll do anything in my power to make sure that future becomes a reality. Do I like wading through the filth that is the Commonwealth and all of its vermin? Of course not. But if that's what the Institute needs me to do, then I'll do it. My point is, you should be proud to call him your son.
I am proud.
I'm glad to hear that, sir. Anyway, I've said what I wanted to say. Thanks for listening.
So after that, just repeat step 2 until he talks to you again,
Sir,
and the perk is yours.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to say.
Go ahead.
Right. Look, I'm not great with words. I'm more comfortable shooting people than talking to them. I'll just say that right up front. But sometimes you have to say what's on your mind because people need to hear it.
It's all right, X6. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'll just lay it out there. I look up to you. Now, before you give me shit about going soft or getting all emotional, just let me finish. All my life, I've always looked up to Father. You already know this. What you didn't know is, I was a lot less sure about you. I followed your orders because I had to, but you seemed, I don't know, unprepared. You looked lost and confused, maybe even scared. I didn't think you could handle this life and the work I do. I figured you'd just slow me down or get in my way.
You weren't exactly seeing me at my best, but I understand.
Yeah, I know that now. If I've learned anything since we've been running together, it's this. Holy shit, was I wrong about you. You're as tough and determined as anyone I've met. Maybe more, given all the things that have happened to you and everything you've lost. That's impressive. What I mean is, you have a sort of focus, a will. I think you could accomplish anything that you set your mind to. I'm not only sure that you can handle the task of running the Institute, I think you'll be the best leader we've ever had.
So there it is. And what this does is gives you plus 20 energy resistance, which is always useful.
Wow.
He thinks so.
Thanks, X6. I'm deeply honored at the compliment.
You know me well enough by now to know that I mean what I say. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for hearing me out. Now let's get back to work.
And with that, I'd like to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.